Yo, we're about to get started. We're about to get started. Hey. Yo. Uh-huh. We're about to get started. Give me a second. Give me a second. Oh. Y'all need to submit y'all music right now. Where y'all at? God did. What up, everybody? How y'all doing tonight? ¿Cómo estás? ¿Cómo estás? How y'all doing, man? What up, what up, what up? Who's in here, man? Talk to me, chat. How y'all doing? It's your boy OB, aka OB Music, aka your grandma's favorite producer. Chilling like a villain. We doing this every day. Oh man, hold on. I gotta fix my internet right quick. Give me 1 second. All right. What up? Let everybody know. Go ahead and share the stream. Tell everybody that we're live right now. Right meow. We have a lot of submissions available. So, if you're trying to get your song critiqued, go ahead and do that. Thoughts about the Ye and Eminem song. Oh my gosh. I actually talked about it. Somebody quoted me on here. It really blessed me, man. It was good. I've been listening to it today. It was a shocker. It was a shocker, if you will. Let me see. Chat. Sorry, I'm trying to get the chat on YouTube and Instagram or Facebook. Y'all here? YouTube, Facebook, let me know if y'all are here in the chat. If y'all are here in the chat. Colombia, ¿qué pasó? I'm Mexican, so. Santos, what's up, man? God's music was good. Was goody. Let's see. Send your music to Rapzilla.com. live submit at gmail.com. Guys, we have a lot of spots available. If I'm not mistaken, this is the last Friday of August. So that being said, this being the last Friday of August, that means that you guys are... This is the last person, whoever wins Song of the Night tonight is the last person to get an opportunity at winning $300 cash. There's song playlists on the Rapzilla Spotify, Apple Music, Pandora Station playlist, and on YouTube playlist as well. On top of that, you can also get a sit-down artist consultation, a one-on-one with Chad Horton, and an article written about you an article written about you through Rapzilla.com. So you guys need to submit your music right now. We have so many spots available. I only have like a few submissions tonight that submitted so far. So if you guys are wanting to submit right now, go ahead and do that right now. We have a lot of time. That's you right there. YouTube, Facebook, I see y'all tapping in. Twitch was good. I see y'all, man. Shout out everybody on. I'm live on my Twitch, Rapzilla's Twitch, my Facebook, Rapzilla's Facebook, my YouTube, Rapzilla's YouTube, and then Instagram. So shout out to everybody right now. Obi, you got your toes in the turf. What? What does that even? I guess. Again, if you are trying to submit, go ahead and submit right now. Get on the critique list. Hey, first and foremost, do me a favor. Go and send this around. Let everybody know we're live right now. We are live right now. Right meow. I'm trying to get it. There we go. That's better. That's better. Do you have some AstroTurf? No, I don't. AstroTurf, what's that? You got me wanting to like Google right now. AstroTurf. Oh no, I got a rug. Oh, just like turf. You know, me and my wife been wanting to get turf for the backyard. Could have swore. No, I have a rug. It's a wet grass rug by IKEA, and bro, I'm so glad I got this rug. We waited all night in line to get this rug. It's worth about $1,000 now, but we got it for retail. Praise God. But yeah, we were able to get this rug. It was a Virgil Abloh, and it was Virgil Abloh and IKEA collaboration. God did. We do want to get turf though. We were thinking about. We've been looking at like ideas. You know, TikTok be like with ideas like all the time. Like my wife sees something on TikTok and she's like, "Babe, we need to go do this," and I'm like, "Did you watch a TikTok video?" Yes. It's like, okay. And she thinks that I can do everything that TikTok says just because this single lady mom can do it. And it's like, that single mom lady she just literally, you know, she's got all the power tools. I don't have all those power tools, bro. Like, I'm sorry, I just don't. Some of my 8 songs on God did, but Khaled fumbled that lineup. You think so? I don't know. There were some songs in there I was really feeling. I didn't like. I'm not a big fan of Jay-Z, right? So I didn't really like Jay-Z's verse on the first record or whatever. Wayne did a pretty good job. Who else? what's his name? Ross. Ross is, whew, you know what I'm saying? Phenomenal. Could you possibly react to my dad's rap song? He's in the room watching. Right now, the way we do it is you submit your music. You email us to rapzillalivesubmit@gmail.com. I posted the email. If you don't see it, I'll post it again. So email us your song, your MP3 to rapzillalivesubmit@gmail.com. Once you do that, you're going to get an email back to you telling you how much it costs, where to pay, where to submit, and all that. This show is about critiquing your record. If we like the song, then we'll playlist it on our big playlist on Spotify. If you don't know, like if you get like the best song tonight, we're gonna put you on all the playlists that we have for Spotify and Apple Music. Thank you for the hearts. I appreciate it. On top of that, everybody who wins Song of the Night of August is gonna go head to head against each other at the end. So next week, all y'all gonna go head to head with each other for a chance at winning $300 cash. An article written about you on Rapzilla.com. You're going to get playlisted on all those playlists, and you're going to have a sit-down artist consultation with Rapzilla owner himself, Chad Horton. So, we are using the God Did in worship services. Oh, my gosh. That's the thing. Don't do that. I don't know if people should be doing that, though. Like, that's the thing. Like, why is it inside of the Christian culture do we end up like... I've seen people when Chance came out with when the praises go up, the blessings come down. I literally performed that at a church because they asked me to. Like, they paid me to go out, and they're all like, hey, I grabbed my machine, my drum board, and I took it with me, and I was playing it. I like sampled it, and like I played it out. My boy Dylan Chase came out and rapped his own verse to it, and then they had a choir and everything, bro. It's like we do that so much inside of the Christian culture. It's crazy, bro. I laugh about that a lot because I'm like, yo, why do we do that? That's just crazy. Shout out everybody tuning in. I see a lot of people coming in right now. Again, if you have not submitted right now, go ahead and submit. We have a lot of spots available. Email us to rapzillalivesubmit@gmail.com. Get on the critique list. Man, I have a few beats for sale too. This beat right here is for sale if you're trying to cop it. I'm never going to get it. I'm not going to stop promoting myself, by the way. Can you imagine an Eminem CHH album, though? You know what's so dope, though? Let me explain something. This is the dope thing. We're just coming off of like a week now, maybe 2 weeks, of when 21 Savage said that joint in an interview. Like, if I did Christian music, like, I'd have no fans. And everybody's been using that little saying that he's been doing, right? That he said all that. And everybody was like, what? Like, if you were doing Christian music, you would have no fans. Like, he was saying all that. Now, we have literally one of the biggest albums that's dropped today is DJ Khaled's God Did, right? That's like the biggest album to drop right now. One of them. And the biggest song, it's like trending everywhere, is Kanye and Eminem. And the song is literally, it sounds like a CHH song. Like, let's just be real. It does. There's like, it's super clean. It's a beautiful record produced by Dr. Dre. That's another thing. I didn't even know it was produced by Dre until I saw the video of them like working on it in the studio. I was like, what? Oh my gosh. That snare at the end, by the way, I was like, this is phenomenal. And then you have Eminem giving like a crazy verse that was Christian. I just gotta say that. And here's the thing. People have been like talking so much crap about M. Like people talk like, oh, M's this and he was so overrated and this. I'm like, you can't say that. I know you say that now, but really, really, real talk. During the time that Eminem had that big run of him just killing it in the music industry, because he did. There's no doubt in my mind, and you can't say he didn't, because he was an impactful artist to where it was controversy everywhere for over his lyrics mainly, and nobody was messing with him, and he would destroy people. He destroyed people's careers. You can't say he didn't. He did. He did that with Ja Rule, right? Him and 50 and all them. He did it with MGK. MGK literally went to pop punk or punk rock music, quote unquote. The only reason it's punk rock is because of Travis Barker. It's because of Eminem. And then, like, bro, we cannot say that M is not. And then today, dropping this verse that's a Christian, literally Christian lyrics, bro. It's like, I'm telling you right now, like, I have so much respect for M. I've seen M in concert, so it was crazy to see that. And then, like, if you know the backstory of M, right? If you know, like, his struggles that he did have, like, Mans was, like, on some crazy drugs, really, really going through it. Like, man, God, to see, and if God really saved this dude, and that's the thing that gets me mad, is that everybody's like, oh, you need to, like, the devil is deceitful. It's like, what was so evil about that verse? I don't understand. Like, why can't you be more hopeful? I feel like so many Christian hip hop artists out there that I've been seeing talk about this like in a negative way. It's like, y'all remind me of the dudes that got mad about the dudes that got mad about Biden forgiving $10,000 of student debt, bro. Come on. Y'all remind me of those dudes because it was like, oh, who's going to pay that? And it's like, bro, y'all weren't saying any of that stuff whenever America was lending money off to all these other countries and getting involved, and we were paying taxes for things that didn't even pertain to us, or the billion-dollar companies that get free tax, that evade taxes every year, and we bail them out because we're paying for their taxes. You know, none of that ever gets said, and that's what it reminds me of. It's like, man, here comes the Christian hip hop dudes that's so holier than thou. It's like, no, man, we need to be watchful of the devil, and it's like, I understand that, I get that completely, but there was nothing evil about that verse. Like, that was a beautiful thing. Now, mind you, you do gotta be watchful because you don't know. Maybe God is working in that dude's heart, and we should be really praying for him, as opposed to like being the way we are. Like, it's crazy, man. What I was seeing, so much, so many, like, so many people that I saw. Like, I was like, what are y'all saying, bro? You said Eminem didn't write any of it. This is what I'm talking about. Eminem didn't write. Ain't gonna like, I might get a little bitter if I have been trying to make NC. Joe, I do not understand one word. Just saying. God did. I need a God did button. I really was looking for a God did button. Can somebody email me a God did sound? I need an MP3 sound effect. Where's all those MP3? Everybody was like, hey, I'm going to make you some new sounds, OB. I literally have 3 spots available right now for sounds. So if y'all got sounds, email them to my inbox. Some of y'all are in here. Y'all know my email. Man, if Eminem got saved, here's the thing. I know people are saying, yo, if Eminem, like, you know, if he was started doing Christian hip hop. My thing is like, yo, if Eminem got saved though, that's where I'm like, yo, if M got saved, not about like if he did start doing Christian music, that's dope too. But if he got saved though, get out of here. That'd be beautiful, bro. Man, y'all gotta send me y'all's music right now, bro. I don't have any other. I only have like, I'm gonna be real, I only got 4 submissions right now. 4. So if you're trying to get your song critiqued and submitted, go ahead and do it. There's plenty of CHR. This dude said, B-Way said, there's plenty of CHH artists that ain't saved. What's the email? The email's right there pinned in the comment on Instagram. So if you want to go ahead and submit right there, that'll do the trick, sir. All right, man, we got to get started. We only got 4 spots, 4, submissions right now, which I don't want to go out like that. So we either get some more submissions or I ain't doing tonight. Just being 100%. Let's see, where are we at? So, yo, on top of everything, how y'all doing tonight? How y'all doing this week? How's everything been for y'all? Reason I'm asking is because it feels weird, like I feel like every week is a crazy week for me. I feel like it's a crazy week every week. I don't feel like I get breaks. But it is what it is. It is what it is. Who is this? Because they did not put any information. Whoever Gata Family Records is, Gata Family Records, you didn't put any of your info in the email. I need your info, because if not, I can't play your record. I have no idea where your song is or what song you sent in. Mike Wise, what's good, brother? Again, if you have not submitted yet, go ahead and submit right now. Get your spots. Pay for your spots. The faster y'all do that right now, the quicker we're going to be able to do your record, man. There's about 40 people in this mug. Again, email us right now to Rapzilla Live. Submit. Go pay for your spot. Get on the critique list. Eminem, where you at, Em? We need to critique your songs. Gata Family Records, we need your info because I cannot find any music of yours. Ba-da-da-da. All right, I'm seeing people submit. Just make sure y'all pay for y'all spot. I don't see you, Gata Family. All right. Again, make sure y'all pay for y'all spot, okay? We're going to go ahead and get started on the first one. But before I do, I just want to give a shout out to everybody. Thank y'all guys again, how y'all come in every Friday. We at least get about 40 people in here. And I appreciate y'all always coming through, showing love. Again, we do this every Friday where we like to listen to y'all's music. This is a community. This is literally where we build to make Christian hip hop move forward. Okay, that's my heart about behind things. That's what I've always wanted to do. So I really, really appreciate you when you guys tap in and show love and just even show up. So appreciate y'all. Real talk. Y'all pray for me, man. If y'all want to make any like donation to this weekend, because it's crazy. This time last year was a crazy time for me. My grandfather passed away a year ago this week, right? So like Monday, Tuesday was like the anniversary of that. It was really tough during that time because it was COVID time. We were kind of locked down here in Canada, so it was really, really hard. I couldn't leave the country. I couldn't fly down. You know, I couldn't leave, and all I wanted to do was be with my family during that time, and I couldn't leave here. I was stuck because I was doing my documentation for my citizenship, more my PR residence, right? My permanent residence. So, I was really going through it. We only have like 4 submissions right now, bro. Just giving you a heads up. So like I was really dealing with a lot with that last year, and then my wife was pregnant. She was pregnant with OBJ. That being said, I was like, and she was eight months pregnant at the time. So we were getting ready for OBJ to come. And so I was dealing with my grandfather passing away. I couldn't go down to San Antonio to be with my family and go to the funeral. So I had to I did everything I could to help out my mom and stuff to pay for the funeral and whatnot, but it just still wasn't fulfilling to me. I wanted to be there. That being said, after that had happened, we I didn't get to mourn, bruh. I didn't get to mourn the way I wanted to. I didn't get to be there. I didn't get to go to see my grandfather, tell him goodbye. I had spoke to him a week before, and we were talking, and it was amazing. It was a great talk. And then the next week, I just get the phone call that he passed away, and it was so hard. And then a lot of people don't know, my grandpa, my grandmother, my grandparents were a big part of my family, big part of not just my family, but my life. When I started doing music and Christian hip hop, when I started producing Christian hip hop, none of my family was there to encourage me. They were all you need to get a job, da da da. And at the time, I was actually looking for work. I couldn't find a job. Nobody was hiring me. And then at the same time, I was taking care of my grandparents. So it was really, really tough because I was really wanting to work and make money and start my life. But at the same time, I was tending to my grandparents, doing that with them. And then at the same time, I was feeling called to do music. Not just feeling called, but I was just I had a desire. I had a really strong desire to do music. And I never had that strong of a desire before, with hip hop, Christian hip hop. It was wow, okay, I feel I gotta do this because there was doors opening up. People were hitting me up and yo, you're a really, really dope producer, da, 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 I want to work with you. So I was making some money from that at first. And then the whole time my grandma and my grandfather were there helping me, doing everything to, help me work on this, because my grandmother and my grandfather were always like, you're really good. We believe in what you're doing. We want to help in any way we can, and we know you're doing right. So it was like, that was the one thing, because a lot of my life I was doing bad, and they were there through the bad of my life. You feel me? So they saw that transformation that God like did. God did. God literally changed my life in front of them, and they saw me going to church, reading the Bible, praying with them, reading with them, talking to them about scripture. They were asking me questions. We were like chopping it up all the time, me, my grandmother and my grandfather. So it was like we were doing all of that, and then like they started helping me, and they said, we understand, like, when the family comes in, we know that they get upset, we know they get mad because you don't have a job. She's like, my grandmother was telling me, that's not your fault. Like, we see you trying, we see you going out there applying at different jobs, and then and she's like, but we also see you doing your music, and we always hear your music going, because I lived with them, so I had, like, you know, my KRKs in the back room, so I was like bumping music and always like making music. And she's like, every time we hear like boom boom boom, when she was talking about the 808, she was like, every time we hear the boom boom boom, we know that you're working. She said that to me, and I was like, oh my gosh, thank you for understanding, because everybody else in my family were mad at me. They were just like, you're just mooching off grandma and grandpa, you're just doing this and that. So then having my grandparents really back me up through all of that really, really pushed me to keep going. And if it wasn't for them, my grandmother and my grandfather, I would not be where I'm at right now. That's why it's been so hard. And it's not just because I grew up a grandma's boy. My grandparents were everything to me. You know what I'm saying? So growing up, hearing, like, doing all that with them, taking care of them, and then having them even taking care of me, it was my world, you know? So when they passed away, they were my only grandparents. I wasn't really close with my dad's side, like my dad's side of the family. As far as like my grandparents on my dad's side, I was more close to my grandparents on my mom's side. So they were like really my only grandparents, and then them dying, passing away, had been hard. One, like I said, my grandfather, when he died last year, it really hurt me because I wasn't able to be there. So that being said, this week has been hard for me. I've been struggling a lot with depression and anxiety and all that. My wife, God bless my wife, she's been really even trying to encourage me and whatnot too. So this week has been weird, and there's more to it, because like last year I didn't get to really mourn. This year I feel like I mourned. I feel like I was able to sit down and cry and sit down and just actually be, you know, actually be able to be like, okay, this is happening. This happened. Now I can sit and cry. I went down to San Antonio, like I was out there not too long ago. And as I was out there, I didn't go to my grandparents' grave. And the reason why was because it just hadn't hit me really that they were both gone. I felt like if I went there, I would have, I don't know, I probably would have gone crazy or something like that. But it just hadn't hit me, and I felt so scared to go. So I really didn't show up there. And now, like, I feel like now I'm coming to grips with, like, they are gone. I know where they're at, though. That's the beauty, right? Like, it's bittersweet because I know where they're at. I know they're in heaven. So that's been my big thing. And then guys, like, my grandfather died, right, a year ago last year. A year ago this week, my grandfather passed away. They buried him. And then next week, guess what? OBJ was born. So it was such a crazy time, and right now it's still kind of that crazy time because, like I said, I'm kind of like grieving over the fact that my grandfather passed away a year ago this week, and then OBJ's birthday party is this Sunday. So it's like, oh my gosh, bro. So OBJ is turning a year, bro. A year. He turns a year on the 6th officially, but he's turning. We're doing his birthday party this weekend because the 6th is like the Labor Day weekend. We don't know if people are gonna be out of town and all that, so we're like, you know what, we'll just do a little birthday party for him, this weekend. So it's beautiful, man. I'm gonna probably post some pictures and videos of OBJ during the time of him growing up during this year. It's been amazing to see that kid grow up. He's a funny guy. So yeah, from morning to dancing, literally, bro. Like literally, I remember because last year I was in shock that my grandfather passed away, and then boom, the next week my wife went into labor like during Critique Fridays. We were live. I was with Drew Bex. I don't know if some of y'all were in here, but we were live on the show on a Friday. Literally Drew Bex's wife walks in and she's like, I was talking, and then Drew's like, hey bro, you're about to be a dad. And I'm like, huh? He's like Nikki's water like broke or something, like she's like feeling pain. And I'm like, oh my gosh, okay, I gotta go. I was just like, I gotta get off of here. Literally logged off of here, drove all the way to Toronto, which is like an hour and a half. We drove to Toronto, bro. My wife was in labor. We drove to Toronto. Went there. My life was crazy that time, bro. It was crazy. It was nuts. So shout out OBJ. He's my little son. He's a year, about to be a year now. So who won that night? I don't even know. We didn't even finish it. We literally just started. We did like 2, and it was crazy. It was like 20 minutes. We did like 2 songs, and then boom, we cut everything off. It was like, oh my gosh. So yeah, man. But yo, let's get it popping tonight. I talk a lot. If y'all are just trying to submit, there's a lot of spots available. Literally, we only have like 5 or 6 submissions. So if y'all trying to submit, go ahead and submit right now. Get on the critique list. We're going to get it popping, man. We got an artist by the name of, that's my guy right here, Ashley Haynes. Shout out to Ashley Haynes. This song is called Feel It in My Soul. Feel It in My Soul. Ashley, I'm still working on our record too, so I got you, bro. This record right here, it's just you, right? It just says you. So, all right, Ashley Haynes, Feel It in My Soul. Let's go ahead and turn this music off. Okay, check this out.
Just another cold-hearted liar. Oh, I feel it in my soul. Say you can take me higher if I don't ever let you go. They think I'm a fool when I say there's trouble brewing. I can feel it in my soul. Never really had to live like this. More cautious than usual. Maybe Jesus is the only one who understands. Ooh, I feel it in my soul. If only they could see this, this might be our last chance. Ooh, I feel it in my soul. You may never understand, but I really hope you do. Some bad things, but I've got way too much to lose. I never really had to live like this. more cautious than usual. Maybe Jesus is the only one who understands. Ooh, I feel it in my soul. If only they could see this, this might be our last chance. Ooh, I feel it in my soul. Never really had to live like this. More cautious than usual. Yeah. So maybe Jesus is the only one who understands. Ooh, I feel it in my soul. If only they could see this, this might be our last chance. Ooh, I feel it in my soul. Yeah. I feel it in my soul. I feel it in my soul. I feel it in my soul. Ooh, I feel it in my soul, yeah.
All right, that was my man Ashley Haynes with his record "Feel It in My Feel It in My Soul." What y'all guys think? Chat, how y'all feeling about this record? Talk to me. Dígame. You said that's a 10? R&B mixed with jazz. Feel like if it had a rap verse, it don't need a rap verse. No. I understand. Here's the thing. I understand the whole like, oh, I felt like you needed a rap verse. I'm going to tell y'all one thing. Some records don't need that type of thing. I feel like inside of the Christian hip hop and Christian music market, we think that, and a lot of it is because we're so used to that being like, we're so used to doing that. Lawson fan, what up, brother? We're so used to doing that. Like, we're so used to implementing and putting like Christian music or like hip hop verses with like CCM records or like pop records or something like that. We're so used to building like that in our circle. Like when you have like for King and Country with like a KB verse, or David Crowder with a Lecrae or something. You know what I'm saying? It's like we're used to doing that type of stuff all the time, and it's like it's annoying to me now. I'm annoyed by it because I'm like, sometimes some things just need to be their own thing. You know what I mean? That being said, Ashley, I love this record. I think it's very unique. I think it's a breath of fresh air because it's like it's its own thing. The problem that I have with it is okay. So I feel like you could fix this, but whoever engineered it, they didn't do too bad of a job. But the problem is that you can hear the white noise from when you record. So when you record, there's like white, like I've seen this one with track outs. Sometimes you'll hear like white noise going in the background with like track out stems. It's like, psst, like just like in the background, and you have to like cut a lot of those noises out because with track outs, sometimes they leave like this tail, right? And then it creates like a white noise. And if you cut all of it out, it's like, okay, it's not there no more. Sometimes it is still there and you have to like hide it. The way I would do this, because it sounds like it's in, because every time you start like singing, you hear the white noise coming in the background. It's like it's really in there. Show, what up? There's a plugin that gets rid of that. It's simple. Okay. See, Show, you know what's up. Because you engineer and all that. So for me, I'm like, I'll hide it because sometimes I like to use it as texture, right? As a producer, my mind's like, how could I use this creatively? So sometimes if I can't get rid of it, I literally, I'll put like a vinyl effect, like I love putting vinyl crackle inside of like my tracks. It's just something that I've always done. X and Z noise is cool, but there's another one that's better. That's good to know. That's good to know. Because I've heard this on a lot of people's tracks where I'm like, yo, you got white noise in your vocals, or you got white noise in your track that you need to get rid of. So whenever I hear it, I'm like, or whenever I'm working on a track that has it with mine, I'm like, okay, let me throw some of my my vinyl crackle, and it kind of like creates a texture, and I like doing that. So, that's like a trick that I'll do just for the sake of, doing it. That being said, it's possible, like Show said, to just get rid of that noise. And he knows the plug-in, so plug in with International Show. That's my only take from that. And you can hear it. It's really loud. It is really loud. So I'm at like a 9.999. I know you're going to hate me for that, but I promise you, I love this record. It's just that you got to fix that, because it's a big problem. It is a big problem. And I know some people be like, what do you mean? It's like, no, you gotta work on these things, because you can't just let these things slide whenever you're sending them to like curated playlists and all that. Like, they listen to that and they won't take it. I love you, Ashley. You're an amazing artist, bro. Shout out to Ashley Keaton, man. Guys, some of y'all are sending me tracks and y'all are not paying for y'all's records. So y'all need to make sure y'all pay for y'all's record. God's Music. Who are you sponsoring? It says that you're sponsoring somebody. Am I tripping? Ashley Keaton. Sorry, it's Ashley Keaton. Ashley Keaton. Sorry, I read his Instagram. Yeah, you have to pay to be critiqued. It's not just to be played. You're being critiqued. You're paying for the service of me critiquing you guys. That's the way it's always been. Like I said, I only have a few spots that we only have a few submissions, so only a few of you guys submitted today. So be sure. Okay. God's Music. God's Music Radio. I need to know, who are you sponsoring? Okay. Got you. There was a few of you guys that submitted that. I don't even know who submitted. Like Gata Family Records, GATA Family Records. I do not have any info of your song. God's Music, I don't know who is going to submit for that. I just figured out Jennifer Monter or whatever. Hold on one second. Yes, sir. I got my nitro cold brew. Let's get it. Shout out to wifey. I switch. I'm trying to switch. I'm trying to switch from Red Bull. I'm trying to switch from Red Bull to nitro cold brew. I feel like coffee is a little bit more safer than drinking a Red Bull. Plus, I saw some like crazy video of some guy dropping dead from drinking like energy drinks. Like he did it every day though. Like he drank energy drinks every day. I don't drink energy drinks every day. I just drink on a Friday, but it scared me enough to be like, I don't want to drink Red Bull anymore. So coffee it is. Oh my gosh. 1 second. No red. Mike, don't kill me on that, all right? I'm trying to. You said song from Gatta Family came in from Ashley? Jew Ashley? Is that what it is? Okay. Okay, I got God's music on here. I'm just trying to get everybody on here. Bet. All right. So now I got everybody. Jew Ashley, you're coming up after this next one. I got my guy right here. He came back. NIKO. NIKO just came through. And again, guys, if you have not submitted, go ahead and submit right now. We have so many spots available. I have NIKO coming up. Jew Ashley after that. Then we have Darren Stewart, Avery Mylon. Avery Mylon, I think I'm saying it right. And then we have God's music after that. So that's all we have. If you have not submitted, go ahead and submit right now. Get on the critique list because that's all we have tonight. So let's go ahead and get to it. Like I said, Song of the Night winner tonight is going to get playlisted on all the Spotify, Apple Music, Pandora Station playlists that we have. And you're going to go ahead get to go head to head with everybody else that won this month, and for your chance at winning $300 cash. All right, so we're giving away money. You understand? $300. That's good for right now, especially like with gas and everything going on. So shout out to Chad, shout out to Rapzilla. They're giving away $300 cash to the Song of the Month winner. On top of that, you're gonna have a sit down artist consultation about your music career. You understand? An artist consultation is being able to sit down with somebody and they're going to be able to talk to you, walk you through some plans to be able to map out a music career for yourself. So some of you guys are kind of just, excuse my language, but pissing in the wind when it comes to like doing your music stuff. A lot of you guys don't know what to do. This is a perfect opportunity for you guys to be able to sit down with somebody that's in the music industry, in the Christian hip hop music industry at that. Be able to sit down with him. He's going to teach you the ins and outs and answer a lot of your questions and help you map out. That's one thing that you'll get on top of the $300 cash, and you'll get a full article written about you by Rapzilla.com. So $300 is a microphone that you can cop and you'll be able to, a microphone that you can cop that you don't need to go to a studio session for that, but you can. Ooh, you said a cuss. Shout out T. Walla in the building. You said pissing the wind is insane. I know, trust me. So, yeah. All right, let's get it popping. Go ahead and submit. If you guys submitted, make sure that you pay for your spot. That's the only way you're going to get critiqued. My guy NIKO is up next. The song's called Extra Blessed. Extra Blessed. Let's go ahead and check this song out. God did.
I
Woke up feeling extra blessed. No stress, even though my life's a mess. Woke up feeling extra blessed. What's the word? I'm better than I deserve. Woke up feeling extra blessed. No stress, even though my life's a mess. Woke up feeling extra blessed. What's the word? What's the word? What's the word? Woke up feeling like I got a little more than I deserve. Woke up feeling so good that it hurt. I got every single reason to complain, but that don't change a single thing. Everybody wanna eat the dessert, ain't nobody wanna put in the work. Ain't nobody wanna cook in the kitchen and pull up a chair with a plate and a fork. I got bills on bills on bills and life ain't got no kind of chill. I've been sharpening my skills, so if you ask me how I feel, I'm feeling blessed. No stress, even though my life's a mess. Woke up feeling extra blessed. What's the word? I'm better than I deserve. Woke up feeling extra blessed. No stress, even though my life's a mess. Woke up feeling extra blessed. What's the word? What's the word? What's the word? Hey, extra blessed and I ain't talking monetary. Feeling healthy, that is never secondary. It's a sport, but we don't need the commentary. And when the check hit, that is just a cherry. Never talking about the cheddar. Extra blessed, I got my family together. And my house is on the rock, it handles any kind of weather. I'm a different kind of loco. God said I'm not like the rest. How you got so many problems? And today I woke up feeling extra blessed. Yeah. Everybody wanna eat the dessert, ain't nobody wanna put in the work. Ain't nobody wanna cook in the kitchen and pull up a chair with a plate and a fork. I got bills on bills on bills and life ain't got no kind of chill. I've been sharpening my skills, so if you ask me how I feel, I'm feeling blessed. No stress, even though my life's a mess. Woke up feeling extra blessed. What's the word? I'm better than I deserve. Woke up feeling extra blessed. No stress, even though my life's a mess. Woke up feeling extra blessed. What's the word? What's the word? What's the word? I ain't verified, but I'm verified. Still blessed. Let me double check. Still blessed. I ain't verified, but I'm verified. Still blessed. Let me double check. Still blessed.
And at the blood. Shout out my man Nico M or NIKO. NIKO, sorry. Disculpa. NIKO in the building. Shout out to him. The song's called Extra Blessed. I liked it. I thought it was dope. I don't really necessarily hear anything wrong with it. There's always things that you can always do to improve. I feel like it was on the safe side. But that being said, I expect I know this artist personally. I know who he is. So I expected just a little bit more like with harmonies and stuff, but it still got away with it for me. It's a safe record. I think it would be a good addition to a playlist. So 10, I think it was a really dope record. Like I said, it was a safe record. There's a lot of these inside of CHH, but he made it work. You know what I'm saying? I thought he was super, super dope. So NIKO, thank you for submitting that record. I thought it was a really... Yeah, it was done. Yeah, it was safe, but it was done well. That's a good thing. Okay, so I'm getting word right now. There's a lot of guys that are submitting right now, and here's the thing. I know some of you guys don't want to. I would say this also. That record feels like it could be like a sync record. I feel like it can. It's a safe like sync record for sure. I'll say this. There's a lot of you guys that are that want to get critique, right? So Critique Fridays is for getting critiqued. And we charge, like I said, we charge $50 for that. And it's going in depth. We're talking to you about your record and all that good mess. But I know times it's tough, and I've seen a lot of people come in here like, yo, I don't got the money right now, da da da. And some of y'all really can't afford to do the 50. Sometimes I can understand that. Sometimes I can't. So part of me is like, I've probably seen some of you dudes, you know, still buying sneakers and stuff. I haven't bought a sneaker in like God knows how long. But so I understand. But here's the thing. Was talking about it with the Rapzilla staff, and we kind of came up with a little solution, and we want to test this out. We could probably do it tonight because, like I said, I don't have a lot of submissions tonight. So I want to open up. I guess another way to be able to listen to y'all's records. Some of y'all just want to be able to. Some of y'all really don't even want the critique. Some of y'all just want to be able to play y'all's record in front of everybody, right? So we're gonna do a 30-second to a minute. I'll say this: a 30-second to a minute. 30-second to a minute, just depending on it. Where you can pay, but you only pay. How much can we do? I'm thinking. $10. I was gonna say 20, but I don't know if y'all gonna be like, okay, they're texting me. He said 30 seconds unless it's super fire. Okay, so $10 for 30 seconds. I'll do a minute for 20. $15. See, this is where I'm like, okay, 15, 20. I feel like 20 is fair. Because if we could do, I'll do $10 for 30 seconds. But if it's fire, I'll play the record for a minute. But if y'all want to do a full minute, I gotta charge 20. You understand? But here's the thing. Here's the catch. I won't critique it. I'm gonna let the chat critique it. So the chat goes on here and they say what they say, and I'm just gonna be quiet. You understand? There will be no commentary from me. Because I talk too much. And I feel like I'll give y'all too much feedback. Because the point is, y'all pay the 50 to get critiqued. But we're going to open up this as well. So if you wanted to do the $10 to $20 range, let me know. And I'm going to keep it moving. Y'all going to hear it. Y'all going to read the feedback. And that's it. That's it. Okay? I said $20 for a minute. $20 for a minute. I just want to be able. I want to make it fair too, because some of you guys will be like $20 for a minute, but it's like, come on, man, you got to understand we're trying to help y'all promote either way. You need to keep your mouth shut, OB button. Somebody make it. Do you rate it out of 10? You guys will rate it. Listen, the chat rates it. I'm not going to rate it. I'm not going to do anything. You don't, mind you, you can't, this is just for promotion. This is not to be able to get a song on the playlist or anything like that. Now, I'll say this. I will say this. If the song is super, super fire, and it's got to be like out the ballpark crazy, then me and Chad will deliberate if it'll get like a 10. There's no chance, and we're gonna start it right now, okay? But you gotta put it in the thing. You gotta put it in your notes when you're paying for your spot. If it's $10, we're gonna do 30 seconds. If it's $20, I'll do a minute. Listen to what I said. $10 for 30 seconds, $20 for a minute, $50 for the whole song and a critique. But $50, if you pay $50, you get a chance at getting the critique and a chance at getting a spot on the playlist and winning and all that good mess. But the $10 and $20 is just to promote your song. Okay? Star Music, we don't do that, and the reason why is because we have a lot of submissions that do come in through the night. Now, Obi, make sure you play the people who paid. Yeah, who paid? Whoever pays $50, I'm playing you first. If you pay $50, I'm playing you first. But I'm just giving you a heads up. Cheggy, you're so right. You're so right. But, you know, I want to help. I do want to help out as much as I can too. You know what I'm saying? Kraken, what? Shout out to the Kraken man in the building. Kraken, give me one of your lights, your finger lights, and I'll play one of your records, bro. All right, man. We're gonna get it popping. We're gonna keep it going. We do have people who did submit the 50. So if you want to do the $10 to $20, that is up to you. Again, $10 for 30 seconds, $20 for a minute. And I don't say anything. The chat reacts to your comments. So, hey, don't get mad at me. Don't get mad at me. The chat, that's what you get what you pay for, all right? And this is all for promotion. You can promote your record that way. If you had a record that's dropping, if you had a record that dropped, you can do that. But you're not going to hear anything from me. You're going to hear it from the chat, okay? All right, let's get it popping, man. He said, done. Hey, I'm doing deals because, you know, some of you guys be coming through and y'all be like, $50? What? $50? You think you're robbing Chelsea Clinton? What's that line from Rush Hour? All right, we're going to get it popping, man. Jew Ashley coming up. The song is called Private Jet. Let's go ahead and check this joint out. Private Jet.
Every step there is a new devil. You can't ride with me, no. So.
Working the flow could I put on this sky with the desert. I call you a coward forever. You right, you can never be on my level without Christ. He blesses my every endeavor. Fact, I was misguided when we collided. Headed for jail or hell when all I ever wanted was to excel where others before me fail, yeah. Though I walk through the valley of the shadows, the same ones I help wanna see me swing in front of gallows. Nah, they seek the truth, but somebody cap and show them proof. Every time the haters try to block my level, blow the roof. Can't nobody stop the creator from creating. I'm creating while she hating and he waiting in the barbershop debating. I'ma keep moving and working these seeds I planted. Double time cause these weeds enchanted. Promise these never leave, don't panic, still standing.
Had to take it up another level. OG told me every step there is a new devil. Ain't no pressure, I'ma push through cause I'm way too clever. I'm riding solo, everyone can't go, cause I'm on jet mode.
My mind expandable, I break locks off my mandible. And life is fragile, it's all about how you handle them. I'm serious, this furious fire burning, that's my passion. Loving, feeding, clothing, praising, praying, circumscribe my actions. You worshiping Christianity, I'm living in Christ theology. You running around capping, I'm living in Christ and preaching with no apology. If you could be faithful over few, you can be ruled over many. Never seen a broke king, they have plenty. That's what fuels the envy. Never seen a storm that I couldn't weather. He promised I'll live forever. I'm down for whatever, I'm just a vessel. Father, help me wrestle. He said no weapon formed against me shall prosper. While you setting these traps, I'ma keep preaching this gospel.
You know I had to take it up another level. OG told me every step there is a new devil. Ain't no pressure, I'ma push through cause I'm way too clever. I'm riding solo, everyone can't go, cause I'm on jet mode. On me, on me. You know, on me, on me.
Orale. Shout out to Jew Ashley for their song Private Jet. How y'all feel about this record? Let me know, chat. Talk to me. What y'all saying? Ezzo, is that you? Ezzo from Toronto? Is that you, bro? What's up, bro? How you doing, man? Obi, have you heard of UK rap? Of course I have. Q, you said to scroll up. Why? Yeah, this song isn't it, but the vocal is dope. I agree. Cool voice on the record, was a little mildo, like that hat, Obi. Oh, thank you, man. Appreciate it. I forgot I had this hat on. I'm not even lying. Need some TLC. Shout out everybody in the chat, man. I see a lot of people tuning in. Have I heard of Goons for God? No, I have not. That track has potential. I like his tone, but the cadences could have been stronger. Wasn't a big fan of the production either. Okay, so yeah, homie Jew, you got a dope voice, man. I thought his verses were pretty solid. As far as like, do have passion in his voice. There was definitely like a lot of potential in his delivery, right? There was one part that was kind of off that I was just like, and that mainly a lot of that could have been done in the mixing, right? So like the engineer, whoever you engineered your record, could have easily like chopped up a little bit and just turned it, like moved it over to the right or to the left and kind of spaced out your words to where they need to fit so the beat could, like, you know, you could be in the pocket basically, right? So I felt like that was that one area that could have been fixed. I do love the drums on the beat, because I think the drums on the beat were, you know, they definitely work for today. But the problem that I had was the beat itself, like the melody. The melody was super dated, bro. You had like a lead, like a synth that was just like something that we've heard back in, like, I don't know why it reminded me, like, what's his name, or that group Pretty Ricky. If y'all ever heard of Pretty, I'm sure some of y'all heard of Pretty Ricky, but it was like, man, some old school, like 2007, 2008 type of synth there that I was like, yo, it needs to go. What did Show say? Would you, baby, grind with me? For real. Show, what you saying, bro? I gotta see what Show's saying. I didn't get to see it. That lead had Ja Rule vibes. Nah, not even Ja Rule. It was literally like Pretty Ricky, like, oh, baby, grind with me. It was like literally like, he said class of 08. I literally heard that, like, when with the synth, so that needs to go. Hearing that, I was like, yo, yeah, this needs to go. I can deal with the drums, just get a different melody that makes it, like, you know, really, really pop and snap for you. So yeah, I think that was like a big thing. And then the other thing was the mixing and mastering. Your voice was not crisp enough, man. Again, I'm going to say this. I'm going to try to I don't want to say this all night. So if you're in here and you submitted, listen to what I said. I'm saying right now. You guys like to get y'all's records right. And then a lot of you guys like to, after y'all done with y'all's records, recording and whatnot, and then you send it off to mixing and mastering, so a lot of y'all like to mix it and master it yourself. when y'all do this, y'all do the simplest thing of mixing and mastering. You guys do not, y'all disrespect mixing and mastering. A lot of y'all do. The reason I say that is because I hear the same old, just putting some compression or an EQ on the joint and then throwing some reverb, a little bit of delay, and that's it. It's always the same thing. Or some of y'all don't even add reverb. Y'all just throw it in there like that. There's a time and place for those types of things. But you nowadays, if you're not getting creative into your mixing and mastering, your song is going to sound dead and boring. Just dull. Straight up. Literally, white people macaroni. No seasoned, nothing, no cheese. It's made in the toilet. Show said, come to me. He said, go to him. Listen, bro, I'm not lying to you. You literally like white people chicken, bro. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I'll be for real. Like, you guys need to be tapping into y'all's mixing and mastering and investing, bro. I know a lot of you guys are trying to be like, hey, man, I want to do it on my own because, look, there's a time and place for that. Go and get yourself, go pay some people to learn how to do it from them. Or, you know what I'm saying? Do that on the side. But when it comes to your music and if you want to get it playlisted, the way you're going to stand out, a lot of you, if you don't want to just sound like everybody else, then go ahead. Do what I do. Keep doing it that way. Keep doing it on your own. Keep doing the same old compression, same old EQ, same old delay. Or if not any delay, or just dry and just like woo, 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 the whole time. Go ahead. Keep doing it. Because then you're going to just keep sounding like everybody else. But if you go and you take your song and invest into it, don't go, listen to what I'm saying. Some of these engineers be fooling you too, though. So be careful with that. If these engineers be like, hey, man, I mix for Juice World. And I've heard so many people like, hey, man, so-and-so mixed for such and such artists like Blueface. And it's like, he didn't do a good job for you, though. Like, you got to find the right person, and it's trial and error every time. Sometimes you're not going to have the right person mix and master for you, and you got to go to the next one. You got to find that one person to build part of your team. You know what I'm saying? A lot of you guys need to be building with people that, like, those are your guys. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I got this guy for engineering. I got this guy for my beats. Y'all need to find the people that compliment you guys as an artist. A lot of you guys don't do that. A lot of you guys go and y'all just lease beats and stuff. It's like, bro, go find yourself a producer. It's cool to do that in the beginning. I'm not knocking that. Go and find yourself. Go be like, explore. This is why artist development is so important, because you need to sit down, find the right person. Okay, this dude made this beat. My voice sounded really good on his drums. My voice sounded really good on that. And then you go and then find your engineer. This dude knows the right presets for my voice. He did this pop. If you do that, find the right, or what do you say? He said, or just come to me and I'll do both. Show. I need some clientele too, show. Come to me for beats too. You know what I'm saying? I got some beats for sale right now. So, but yeah, find your people. Like I got clients that come to me all the time. Obi, I need a new beat. I'm literally talking to somebody right now about like a project. I got people flying in from LA and stuff working with me in September. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the type of stuff that you do. You build your clients, you go and invest in yourself, you build your team, and you go and invest in yourself and be like, that guy, I'm gonna be going to that guy, and then they'll see that you're that artist, that producer, that engineer. They will see that, be like, this is a regular guy that comes to me, and then they'll be working with you. You know what I'm saying? So that's the type of stuff that you need to be doing in order to get to the sound that you want to be, and in order to get to not sounding like everybody else, bro. You understand? So, Jew, I want to say for you, bro, find yourself somebody who has beats that complement your voice, the style and the direction that you want to go to. Same type of thing. You know what I'm saying? That happens. It's hard to find those type of people, but it's worth it, especially when you start investing into it. You know what I'm saying? So keep going. You said Rapzilla beat battle. Are we doing that? So shoot me a link for the tracks. I got a track right now that I just like. This one, y'all heard this one already. A lot of y'all heard this one. This one's for sale right now. If you're looking, Jew, if you're looking for a beat, this one's for sale right now. Samples cleared, by the way. Yeah, it's the one from TikTok. I posted it on there. That one's for sale. I made this one too today, actually. Made this one today. This one has a co-producer. Shout out Prim producer. He co-produced on this. Timing like and it comes in so then it month in the okay. I gotta keep going. Hey, Jew, I like your track though. I thought your voice was dope. At the end of the day, I'm gonna go ahead and give it a 5. I think you got a lot of potential. Keep going, bro. I want to hear you again. If you want to hit me up for beats, like I got these 2 available. I got 2 other ones too, but they're more of an R&B type of feel. Holla at me. I'll send you a private link because these are not up like for the public right now. I'll make it on a private link for you and I'll send it to you. Hit me up directly at OnBeat Music is my Instagram, so hit me up right there. 5 for that track. Shout out to you, Drew. Again, if you have not submitted, go ahead and submit right now. Next artist we got is Darren Stewart. Song is called Winning. Let's keep it going. Let's check this joint out. This is another Pretty Ricky type of a beat, bro. I'm sorry. This is another. It's just like, y'all heard the ah? Yeah, we winning. Yeah, we winning. Tall, never break. Yeah, we winning. Yeah, we winning. Yeah, we winning.
Yeah, first off, I'm a Christian. Used to have the game locked down so relentless. Now I gotta pray for the people that's against me. When I say I'm down for the kingdom, are you with me? Forgive me. Putting instrumentals on my hit list. Was dead in my sin, but his grace is sufficient. The word is the light. I'm just here to bear witness. The word is alive. Now that's what I call quickening. Hit me. I done seen my mother cry. No, this is not a lullaby. Life is a movie. This is a trailer. Yeah, a double wide. Looking back at troubled times. Could've died a couple times. Fully delivered. Got the grind going overtime. I never stop. Put the keys in the lock. Got faith in my heart. No demon can block. When it's all said and done, we gon' meet at the top with the great I am. Yeah, Jesus the rock. Let them talk, let them hate. We winning. Stand tall, never break. We winning. Do it all for the faith. We winning. I don't care what y'all say. We winning. What you talking about? Winning, winning, winning. What y'all know about? Winning, winning, winning. What y'all talking about? Winning, winning, winning. Going all out. Winning, winning, winning. Yeah, I thought I told you we would ball out. I needed light in my life, it was dark out. He paid the price with his life, I was called out. I ain't going back now, I said I'm going all out. Wrestle not with flesh, tell the devil we can brawl out. Looking at my Jericho, time to tear the walls down. Praying on my downfall, I would never fall down. All we do is win, tell them haters they can talk now. Yeah, we on the come up, the numbers we gotta run up. Jealousy and the hunger, the heresy is redundant. A Pharisee with the money, don't care if you getting money. Arrogance is a death, you gon' perish until you humble. I never stop, put the keys in the lock. Got faith in my heart, no demon can block. When it's all said and done, we gon' meet at the top with the great I am, yeah, Jesus the rock. Let them talk, let them hate, we winning. Stand tall, never break, we winning. Do it all for the faith, we winning. I don't care what y'all say, we winning. What you talking about? Winning, winning, winning. What y'all know about? Winning, winning, winning. What y'all talking about? Winning, winning, winning. Going all out, winning, winning, winning. Yeah, we don't stop. Yeah, we don't stop winning and it won't stop. Cause we won't stop winning, yeah, we don't stop. Yeah, we don't stop winning and we on top. Cause we won't stop winning, yeah, we don't stop. Yeah, we don't stop winning and it won't stop. Cause we won't stop winning, yeah, we don't stop. Yeah, we don't stop winning, winning, don't stop winning, winning, don't stop winning. Let them talk, let them hate, we winning. Stand tall, never break, we winning. Do it all for the faith, we winning. I don't care what y'all say, we winning. What you talking about? Winning, winning, winning. What y'all know about? Winning, winning, winning. What y'all talking about? Winning, winning, winning. Going all out, winning, winning, winning.
All right, that was Winning by Darren Stewart. Shout out to Darren Stewart for that record. Chat, what y'all think about that one? Talk to me. Put the Vox on a completely different beat and boom. I don't know about the hook though. I know some of y'all like the hook. I personally feel like the hook is I feel like the hook could have been done better by another artist. I feel like he wrote a good idea, but it's like, okay, I think it could have been performed better by somebody else. There were some salvageable things in the record that I felt like could have been used, but that Nelly sample from Dilemma, bro, we need to retire that already. Like, I'm done. I am so done with that sample. I every time I hear it, I'm like, there's no way that you can make that sample any good for me anymore. It's just like, when I first heard that on the beat, I was like, why are people using this? And then it's like, people liked it, and I'm like, why do y'all like this? I don't like this. This is terrible. But, you know, again, no, I'm gonna stay true to it. I don't like that record, or I don't like that sample. I hate that sample. It's terrible. Now, on the record side, I like Dude's energy. I thought he did a great job. I thought he was very like, he gave a lot of energy, which, you know, thought it was really, really dope. But again, my whole thing was, I was not feeling the hook and the beats. So the beats and then the hook, to me, definitely needed work. I felt like it needed an update of, like, it sounded like it was going for like a West Coast sound, almost like a West Coast sounding type of track. Definitely like a DJ Mustard vibe almost. But it really needed that oomph. And it was from the melody and a lot of the parts in the beat. The beat was super busy. They were like I said, like, hearing those little things inside the beat really just didn't do anything to where it made me feel like, oh my gosh, this is so good. You know what I'm saying? So I really feel like, yeah, it definitely needed a different beats. I thought, like, again, I thought Dude was really, really good. when I heard his like voice in the verses and stuff like that. I really, really believe that he had good emotion, a good delivery, good voice. But like I said, it just the whole beat, it just threw me off. I was like, come on, man. When are we gonna retire that? Oh, I can't do that, bro. I can't. But yo, man, dude's dope. Dude is dope. He just needs I felt like he needs somebody to like I said, somebody who had I think somebody with a better voice could have done the winning. And then the chant thing at the end, he needs to rewrite that part. The winning. And I get it. Is you want to get the crowd going. But here's the thing. Artists, you need to know that we really, really live more in a studio era of music. A lot of people ain't doing shows like they used to. If they do, it's during festival time, right? Like, it's more in the summers when people are doing more shows. I don't really see it a lot as I used to. Like, I remember CHH shows used to be banging. Like, there was tours all the time. Nowadays, after COVID, it's really harder to get booked on shows. That being said, you need to make things that are more for like people to ride to, not just people to perform. You can make performance type tracks, right? Like if you do got a performance, you can do that call and response thing. So that is something that I would leave for like a show, you know what I'm saying, and just kind of create that for that. But like nowadays, people are looking to get playlisted. People are looking just to ride to something. People are looking for songs on TikTok. They're not booking you as they used to. They're more so just looking for their next viral video. So now you got to think more as not along the lines as not doing chant hooks. You got to think of things that are going to stick to people's for the next viral video. That's what people are doing now. That's the algorithm now. When you're doing hooks, you think to yourself like, oh, this can go good on a TikTok video. This can go good on an Instagram reel. This can be used right here. Like you think about Grits, right? People made that song blow up even more today than it did back then, because now everybody's like, my life be like, ooh, and it's literally used for Instagram and TikTok videos. You know what I'm saying? So the whole thing is, like that Billie Eilish record. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all know, not stylist, not Billie Eilish. And then the Doja record. How could I be homophobic? That song go hard though. I ain't gonna lie. What's his name? Dude from UK. It's like, it's literally everybody is making these records. Like, listen to their hooks. Listen to their hooks, because those hooks are the ones that are gonna be sticking in your head and being like, oh, I saw that on a TikTok video. Oh, that's the only reason I know that record. You know what I'm saying? He said that ain't it. But I'm being honest. That's literally what the algorithm is today. Like, TikTok is where it's at. Instagram Reels is where it's at. And, you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. Bro, Jid's album. Yeah, I've been listening to that, bro. Dude is, it's hard. It's going to be hard to beat that dude out in any type of, like, rap record, you know, or, like, album, you know, like, as a rapper. Nobody's beating Jid. Darren Stewart, man, that's kind of like my biggest issue with you, or issue with this record. I think you're a good artist. I just think you need to find the right beats for you to complement you. More so, like, again, more 2022 Bay Area sound, something that just sounds fresh, something dope, something you can ride to. And then going into, like I said, your hooks. Got to work with somebody. Maybe somebody with like a trap, like more along the lines of like like a Red Tips or somebody like that, working with them, like working with him, or Ray Knowledge, or somebody with like, you know, that auto-tune feel. So I think that would be crazy. God did. Shout out Darren Stewart. Another 5 for me on this one. I thought your voice was dope. Just keep going, man. I can't wait to hear how you bounce back. Let's get it popping. Let's keep it going. All right, guys. Again, if you are just tuning in, we do have a promotion now where we're doing. If you want to get your song critiqued by me and a possible chance at winning the prizes that we have, you could pay $50 for that. If you just want to promote your songs, we have the option, the $10 and $20 option. $10 gets you to promote 30 seconds of your song. So we'll play 30 seconds of your song. We'll let the chat, you know, vibe out to it. If they like it, you won't get a critique from me. But, you know, if they like it, that's on them. So you get your chance again. $10 gets you 30 seconds. $20 gets you a full minute. So go ahead and email us right now. Get on the critique list. Those are the only ways you're gonna get your song. If you just want to play your song, hey, we have the $10 and $20 option. Plain and simple. If you want your song critiqued and you want a chance at getting on our playlist and all that, that's $50. So giving you all that heads up. I got you, Ashton Hill. Let me just say who I have for the $10 and $20 joints. I have Ashley Keaton. I got my man Ezzo, and I got Ashton Hills for the $10 and $20 joint. Then for the $50, I have God's Music. I have Avery Milon. I don't know how to say your last name. I'm sorry. I have Robert B. TLS. I got Show, my man International Show. I have Fire Garza, Just Mellow, and that's all I have right now. So if you're trying to submit, go ahead and get on the critique list. We have $10, $20, and $50 options, so go ahead and do that right now. All right, let's get it popping. God's Music, God did. We got Geo and the song Renew. Let's go ahead and check this record out.
I want you to focus. I want you to focus.
I'm trying to be accountable, so humbly I come to you. Please, please, please hear me when I pray. Time and time again, I commit a sin. I don't want to drift away. I repent. I'll change the way I live. I'll start right here, right now, today. Now I can hear you sing.
I want you to focus.
Now I can hear you sing.
I want you to focus.
So I'm praying and I'm asking for you to please fix what's broken. Renew, restart. My heart is open. Renew, restart. You too. Renew, restart. You are the potter. Renew, restart. I am the clay. Renew, restart. Heavenly Father. Renew, restart. Come have your way. Renew, restart. I want to be devoted, ignoring the commotions of this world. I'm on this boat, and I would rather walk the water towards my Father. My faith is in you, Father. happening. Life ain't getting easy. It's getting really crazy. You see that I'm battling in me. But as I focus on you, now I can hear you sing. Now I can hear you sing. So I'm praying and I'm asking for you to restart. Jesus, I repent. Restart. Create me a clean heart. Restart. Give me my
Okay, man. Shout out to God's Music, featuring Geo with their record Renew. Renew. How y'all feeling about this one? Chat, talk to me. Yeah, that was it. Yo, Obi, I apologize for sending in unfinished songs, bro. I just sent what you really. I just seen what you're really going through. What you mean? I need to renew my ears, fam. Oh, show. Chill. Chill, show. Oh, my gosh. Show, you stupid. I think it's cool. It needs a lot of work. Omarion just got through stomping the yard in rain puddles. You said it's hard to critique. Yes, sir. I appreciate you, Charlie. Thank you for understanding, man. I'm 100 with this concept. Real talk, mixing. You almost sounded Canadian there, bro. You're mixing. I remember I live in Canada, so now I'm like reading things. When I see EH, I automatically assume it's like the way Canadians talk. Drop sooner, voice a bit nasally. Take show phone. Y'all tripping though. There's a market for this sound. It's there, but it's very small. You got to understand profitable markets as opposed to non-profit. You understand? You could be doing music for the people that are just fans. Now, here's the thing. When it comes to Christian hip hop, right? You got to understand. You got to understand what you are trying to do. What type of artist you're trying to do. Nowadays, there's no limits of what you can do as an artist, right? But you gotta kind of be real about like what type of artist you want to be. Do you want to be somebody from the church, right? Do you want to be someone from the church and kind of just doing, music, and it doesn't have really like a big there's not like a real big, how do I say this? You're from the church, but you're trying to like just make music. You know what I'm saying? That's totally fine. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. You're gonna have obviously the super what's the word? Legalistic. You're gonna have the least legalistic people being like, "You're not doing music for God." Obviously, you're gonna have those guys. Blank those guys out. They have issues on their own. We're already past that. I believe us as a community in Christian hip hop, we've kind of surpassed that. To kind of like, okay, if I'm a Christian, I could do the type of music I want to do as long as like it doesn't blaspheme God, I would say, or even at that, like, you know your motives, you know your heart, right? God knows your heart. God did. You know what I'm saying? In the same sense, you could also be that type of artist that's from the church, really going into like the hoods and communities and really wanting to minister to the people and really, like, you know, doing your thing there. That's totally fine. Then you could also be the artist that's from the church to the church, that just wants to encourage the body and everything. That's totally fine too. I think we need all of these types of artists. I think they're all very, very important to the Christian hip hop community, right? Because I think what happens is we start shooting ourselves in the foot and like punching and beating down our own community, and it's like, bro, why? Like, dude is really trying to really trying to glorify God in what he's doing, and he might have some success in different ways. Like me and my guy Xavier Omar, for instance, right? Me and him kind of grew up in San Antonio, and we were both like, I remember me and him talking when we first met, when he was like Spazzy Rocket, and he just stepped onto the scene. I just stepped onto the scene. Dude was working at a fast food joint. I was working at a Christian bookstore, and we were both like still like coming up in the Christian hip hop community. And during that time, we were really like, we were kind of establishing who we were and what we wanted to do. He told me what he wanted to do, and he went out and did it. You know, he's from the church, and now he's doing music, you know, on a big scope where you got people like Jada Pinkett Smith signing off on him, and other people that are really, really tapping in and loving his stuff. Like, he's doing big tours and stuff like that. And it's not all like Christian audiences. It's everybody, which is awesome. That's an amazing thing. He sings about love. He's a married man. He's a father, and you know, he really, really loves God. That being said, you know, there's nothing wrong with the type of music he's doing. He's still glorifying God because God made him God put him there at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? So that's something that we could always be grateful for. At the same time, God put me where I'm at, where I'm in a Christian hip hop community, and it's all like, you know, I'm working with everybody. Like, I'm not just working with Christian hip hop artists. I'm working with people who are not doing Christian hip hop too. And I don't mind that. Like, I work with my brother. He's my little brother. He raps. He's not doing Christian hip hop, but he's a really good rapper. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna not work with him. Like, I love the kid. And then I work with other people just that are not doing Christian hip hop, and it's totally fine. I feel like my thing is, though, I want to live my life in front of them so they can see my life and possibly be encouraged. So that being said, you gotta, like, for you, Gio, because it's more of a Gio record, you gotta kind of come to grips to like the type of audience you want to go for. A profitable audience is something that is gonna like keep growing. A non-profitable audience is just somebody audience who's like, is just a fan of that music, and it just kind of stays there. It just plateaus. It's just like a little bit, like there's a crowd there, there's an audience for it, but it's a very small audience. It's never gonna get bigger. It's only gonna be there until, I mean, I don't want to say this and be rude, but it's till like the people die off, basically. You know what I'm saying? So you got to be honest about like, okay, what type of audience do I want to be like tapping in with? So you said it's coming back though. I don't see it coming back, bro. Like, this is not a modern day. It didn't sound like a modern day R&B record. It sounded like a more of like a dated R&B record. I think it needed a better beat for sure. And it could have been a mixing issue because the mix on this joint sounded very interesting. It sounded very weird. Like the kick sounded more like an EDM kick as opposed to like the proper kick that it needed. It like really punched through the mix. So it might have been the wrong kick. that was mixed a certain way, or it could have just been mixed a terrible way. You know what I'm saying? So you got to be careful with that. You said not in CHH. Do you think the Griselda style is profitable in CHH? I do. Yeah. Cyrus Sonata is kind of embracing that sound, and he's killing it. Like, I don't see a lot of people doing that. I feel like in the CHH realm, everybody is doing the same sound. Like, everybody is going after that popular mainstream sound, which is not bad, but it's like we have an oversaturation of the same sound. We don't have a diversity. It's not very diverse here. It really isn't. So, what Gio, I think you really need to tap into like certain sounds, like I don't know. I think you need to tap into certain sounds that are more along the lines with a more, how do I say this? Just a more sound, more of a sound that's more modern, like more 2022, because it's kind of hard. Like, this sound sounded kind of dated. It sounded like maybe 2011, 2010 maybe. And then like the mix of it, yeah, somebody said it sounded very nasally. I don't know if it's a mix issue or maybe could it be the way you kind of sang it. So you got to be careful with those types of things too, like making sure that you are sounding like nice over the record, as opposed to like you sounding more along the lines of like, oh, I sound nasally, that type of thing. You got to know exactly where you sit with that. So be careful with that, man. That's kind of where I'm at with this one per se. It's not, you're not a bad artist, Gio. I don't think you're a bad artist. I think you just need the right beat, the right direction. Because it sounded more of like you were just singing your hook over and over, and that necessarily isn't bad either. But the problem is you don't want to just be known for just a hook type of person. You want to be able to maneuver around. It started to drag a bit too, so it's just like I wanted more depth, more. I wanted more inside of the verses and stuff like that, and just like a smaller hook that just hooked me in. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of where I'm at. I give it like I'm at a 6. I give it a 6. Shout out to Gio though. I thought he was. I still think he's a dope artist. I'm not knocking that at all. Again, guys, brother Ant, why are you hating? My man's is mad at me. He's like, yeah, because it's up to you, right? Man, he's mad. He's like, so now we're supposed to imitate the world according to you? Why y'all keep referencing secular artists? These are the legalists I'm talking about. So now we're out to please the people now and not be led by God? You are so mad. Why are you mad, bro? Don't be mad. Bro, you're like typing with like exclamation points, and now you're saying don't assume I am mad? You're really coming at me. He's like, you don't know me. Okay, you don't know me either. You know, it's funny. I find it funny when people get mad that I'm responding to their stuff, because they're like, oh, why are you assuming that I'm mad? You don't know me. You're assuming about me though, and you don't know me. You're coming at me and you don't know me either. You're doing exactly what you're getting mad at me about. So tell that ninja to come into the Instagram chat. He's on the Facebook chat. I don't think there's anybody on the Facebook chat. Oh yeah, there's a few. I am making a comment. So am I. I could make a comment. You made a public comment about me. I'm making one about you too. That simple. Oh man, we on one today. Hey, listen, I'll tell you this. Don't get on me. I got my Nitro Cold Brew today. Oh man, we got some heavy hitters tonight. I see some people. Again, guys, we have options tonight. We got different options tonight. We have options to pay for $50 critique, which gets you a chance at winning the prizes for tonight and possibly winning for Song of the Month. Remember, if you pay $50, you get a critique from me. And if you get a 10, that means if you hear this noise,
10.
that means that you get your song playlist on the Rapzilla New Christian Rap Songs Daily playlist, and you get playlists on the Critique Fridays playlist. But if you get Song of the Night, you get a chance at you get your song playlisted on those two playlists. The other Rapzilla, the big Rapzilla playlist on Spotify, and you get playlisted on the Pandora Station playlist, Apple Music playlist, and YouTube playlist. On top of that, you get your chance to go on and compete against everybody that won the Song of the Night for the month and getting $300 cash. Shout out to Rapzilla for giving out $300. $300 cash, and you get to have an artist consultation, sit down with the Rapzilla owner himself, Chad Horton, and you get an article written about you as well on Rapzilla.com. Now, that's for $50, right? But if you want to just promote your song, let's say you got a new single coming out, or you got a new single out, and you want to get the crowd to kind of get used to it, hey, we got a $10 option where you can play 30 seconds of your record, or we do a $20 option where you can play a whole minute of your record. But that doesn't mean that you get to get any chances at the prizes. That's the catch, because you just want to promote your song, which is fine. And you won't get the critique from me. The chat will be your critique. So let's keep it going. We have, if you are trying to do that, email us right now to rapzillalivesubmit@gmail.com. I'm gonna start sneaking in some of these $10 and $20 submissions in a minute. Let me do Avery Milan or Milan. I don't know how to say your last name, bro. I think it's Milan. Milon? No, that's Melon. Avery Milan, and the song's called Ladder Time. Let's go ahead and check this joint out.
I'm a mind reader and I don't read minds, cause I can tell what you gon' do before it comes time. Cause this is all spiritual, you read between the lines. And the feelings that you feel are probably spirits in disguise, convincing you to make a decision that crossed the line. Something that gives you all the glory, convicting you with pride, or the pleasure for a moment in a limited amount of time. When true joy comes from the Father, that's the way that it's designed. But if you listen to the enemy, he tells you all these lies, and you can't connect the dots no matter how hard that you try. And the claim you know it all is the foolishness of pride. Ask the Lord for a vision, remove that veil off your eyes, or you could do it your way and the world will say it's okay. They say the Bible's full of lies, and when we preach it, we teach you, but you ain't reading it, and I have, and I can tell you that it speaks. And it's the future and the past, far more than a keepsake. But I know you probably say it's not real, cause it condones rape and woman hate, plus God kills. Even with Jesus in your face, you probably deny still. With just creation, he's the creator, so it's his will. You do know all innocent children have a place in heaven, but you probably deny that too and use it as a weapon. I'm thankful God opened up my eyes, cause it's a blessing. But everyone that denied him is due to learn a lesson. What a miserable end, to give up your place in heaven just to enjoy your sin. That probably made you think of your flesh and it gave you a grin. But I'ma pray for you and praise God and pray you know him. Yeah, and maybe sing a new hymn. And I'ma praise God and thank him that I'm not where I've been. As far as the east is from the west, no corruption again. And I'd rather praise God than to be praising men. Yeah. Who's your favorite rapper? What about ball player, man? Who's your favorite actor? But on second thought, man, it don't even matter. We're in the end times and we're closer to the ladder. Can't buy your way inside in order to climb the ladder. You gotta have faith, then your worldly dreams will shatter. When Jesus comes, all the evil, it will scatter. Even if you hide and you try to run faster, where would you go? How can you hide from the one in control? When will he be here, man? No one now knows. But based off his prophecy, time is now close.
Ladder Time by Avery Milan. Please help me out if you're in the chat. What y'all think, chat? Talk to me. Let me know how y'all feel. How y'all feeling about this record? I ain't gonna lie, I do like the beat. I thought the beat was pretty dope. I'm talking about the beat. The beat sound dope. I wonder how long make him make the beat. Yeah. Milan, like Italy, huh? Milan. Okay. International show gave it a 3. Everybody's saying to turn off the auto-tune. I do feel like the auto-tune was doing a little too much. There was like a lot of vibrato, like it was moving a lot. Some people said that the auto-tune sounded off. So who's saying that to ignore them? What's going on? Jay, what's up, Jay Cash? Autotune was in the wrong key that they're saying. Mixed vocals, autotune off, flow, lyrics. What does that mean? So everything was off? Show said it was definitely in the wrong key. Q gave it a 2. Man, y'all going low on this man. I was going to give it a 4. I ignored you last time. Listen, man, I'm live like on different. Why y'all get mad? Why y'all mad at me? What I do to y'all? I didn't do nothing to y'all. You said you sent interactive. What does that mean? I don't even know what that means. Why y'all so mad? I got one guy mad on Facebook and the other one mad on Instagram, saying that I'm ignoring y'all. And the other one saying like, "Oh, you're in charge, huh?" Cause you are arrogant. Oh, okay. Hey man, are you on drugs? My man said asked me if I'm on drugs. He said you ignited. Yes, you ignited. Ignited? Hey man, it is what it is. Vinny said if he sat down with a producer and worked out some type of lyrics and flow slightly, then kind of made the vocals more chill and auto-tune was right, it would shape it up a lot. I agree. And mixing and mastering too, right? Like I think the mixing and mastering was a big issue as well. I felt like as I'm listening, as I was listening to the record, vocals were overpowering the whole beat. Like your vocals were super loud. So whoever mixed that joint was super, super loud. I wasn't really like, oh my gosh, like I was kind of like, I heard your message, which is cool. Like you had a message, but the problem is that like what makes it hard to just sit and listen and resonate with your message is the way you delivered everything, the package of the track. Your mixing was off, your auto-tune was off. It was doing too much, so you got to be careful. And then like the way you delivered and structured your record, like you were kind of like, it seemed like you were even iffy about what you should be doing. Like, oh, I'm gonna try to sing right here or do melody right here. Someone said this though in the chat. They said that you sound. Someone actually says this right here. It sounds like he's an R&B dude that just started rapping. I think it's the other way, John. John Fowler on Facebook said that. I think it's the other way. I think he sounds like he's more of a rapper, and he's trying to be an R&B dude, like not R&B, but like melodic, right? He's trying to do like some melodic rap. I think that's cool to practice that, but you got to be careful and know how to do it. Like, you got to know when to do it, where to do it, how to do it. I think the king of this, and we can all probably agree, the king of melodic rap is probably Drake, right? So like if we listen to Drake and hear the way he kind of structures certain things, especially like one of my favorite records from him right now is the Staying Alive joint with DJ Khaled. That record is amazing. I don't care what anybody says. The way he structures his melodic rap, he changes it up in certain parts. He's really simple with it, and that's the thing. That's the thing about doing melodic rap. You can be very, very simple with it and get away with so much. So if you're going to do melodic rap, you don't got to rap like crazy technical. You can just literally focus on the melody and kind of bounce off of that. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's the main that song Trash. You said that song Trash Truck Juice? What you talking about? You say that, but still hating on Jay-Z. Jay-Z got a terrible voice. I'm telling you, he sounds like he swallowed something. He's like, oh, no. Let me to introduce myself. You got me choking over here. I'm dying. J-Cash, send it, bro. Mike, you tripping if you think that joint is trash. You tripping if you think that joint is trash. It's actually a really dope record. But that's the thing. Like, that's what makes this, like, it's simple and effective. Like, it sticks in your head. Melodic rap is supposed to do that. It's not supposed to be all technical. Like, if you listen to JID, when you'll listen, you'll hear, like, technical rap. Dude got double entendres, crazy delivery. Nobody can touch that dude right now. Nobody can touch JID when it comes to, like, rapping. Andrew Walton. Dude, you got little pee-pee energy. Let me just get you out of here, all right? Get out of here. Bye. I don't know what's wrong with him, man. He woke up on some type of side of the bed. All right, man. Let's keep it going. I think for me, with this record, my man needs to work on, like I said, if you're going to work on the melodic side of the rap, you need to learn how to do it, how to structure it, how to make sure that you are, like I said, it's got to be a little bit more simple than the way you were doing it. It sounds like you're trying to be technical and melodic at the same time. You don't got to do all that. Like I said, the perfect person to really model that from is like Drake. Drake really does it well. He's a little what? Stop ignoring him, Obi. What am I doing? What am I doing? Eddie Clark. So, that's kind of where I'm at with this record. I think you definitely need to work on the mixing and mastering. Know what you want to do, like as a rapper. If you want to rap, bro, go rap. I want to hear you rap. Let me hear you rap because it sounds like you can rap, but again, be creative with it. Don't just like come in and because anybody can just rhyme words. You got to be creative, bro. Be creative. Study different artists. You were so rude. Oh my gosh, bro. People are really like on one, bro. I bet you anything. How much you want to bet he's gonna make another profile and come through? I'm telling you. It's funny, man. I'm at a 4 with this record. I'm at a 4. Thank you, Avery, for submitting. Appreciate you, Bray. Bray. All right. If y'all have not submitted, go ahead and submit right now. Let me go ahead and tap into some of these $10, $20 requests. I'm gonna kind of be putting them in between the $50 requests because I got more $50 requests than I do the 10 and 20s. So again, how this works, I'm gonna play if it's a $20. I got a $20 request right here from Ashley Keaton. I'm gonna play 1 minute of his record. I'm not gonna critique it. You guys are gonna decide. You guys tell me how y'all feel about the record. Ashley, pay attention to the chat because they're the ones that are going to be your critiquers, all right? 1 minute of this song. This song is called 3 Steps. Let's go ahead and check this joint out.
All it took were 3 steps. Ain't no love, never gave no blood for me. Oh, you just keep talking in a word so sweet. Oh, you just keep talking in a word so sweet. Yeah, I can't let you get in my head, can't let you take my soul. Do you want me lost forever? Making me suffer slow. You just keep talking in a word so sweet. Oh, you just keep talking in a word so sweet. Yeah, lost all my hope, taking it back. Do you hear me calling? Oh, lost it all, taking 3 steps. Do you hear me calling? Oh, lost all my hope.
Again, that was Ashley Keaton with his song 3 Steps. Chat, discuss how y'all feel. I'm going to play my music. There you go. Says, shut up and take my money. That's not the same, A Woods. That's not the same as that last record. Ashley's record is not the same as the other dude, as Geo. What's my favorite track I've ever produced? Ooh, that's tough. That is tough. That's a good question. Good question. I don't have an answer for that right now. I really don't. Shout out Ashley Keaton. All right, let's keep it moving. Let's keep it moving. We got Robert B. Robert B. The song's called Pageantary. Pageantary? Pageantary Delivered? I don't understand. Okay. Pageantary Delivered by Robert B. Let's go ahead and check this record out.
Posing for the gram, cause you're all about the glam. Thinking church is about the clicks, the likes, and the Insta fans. Bigger than a spray on tan, no oil when your lamp. The Lord is looking deep within, just crack 16-7 versus Sam. Sunday morning snapping selfies, only worried about the jewelry. Looking Gucci for the service without Bible inventory. Hearts of diamond lately looking cubic from the Dollar Tree. The secular's a canopy, blocking you from all the glory. Draining all your batteries, you're only spitting fallacies. Time to see a dentist, cause your dentures filled with cavities. Posting all this blood for me, you're about to feel the gravity. Talking about your riches, yet with Christ you're filing bankruptcy. Got up in your majesty, the church is not a pageantry. My mind is set on Calvary, you're posting pics from galleries. Caught up in your majesty, your mind is set on vanity. What mind is set on Trinity, not Pharisees and Sadducees.
You posting all these stories while you hang out on Facebook. I'm searching for his glory while my face is in this book. Yeah, they caught up in that beauty and only how they look. It's like you backwards building when you starting with the roof. It don't take a pound of makeup for God to show you love. But you flexing with that Jacob, didn't give him what you should. Yeah, God don't play no favorites, but I bet you wish he would. And your heart he wants
All right, that was Robert B with his song Pageantry Delivered. Something like that. Is he in the chat? Robert B, you in the chat? You said this might go crazy in Texas. Jay, where you from? Where you from, Jay? Jay Cash said this might go crazy in Texas. Where you from, bro? Urban Missionary said it sounds recycled. Wow. Vinny says reminds me of like old 3-6 Lil White type flows, which could be done. Oh, I hear you. You're right. You're from LA. That makes sense. My man said it sounds like it will go hard in Texas. Bro, I'm from Texas. No. Christian Thomas said that it's down south vibes, low dated on the flow. Yeah. I'll say this, like the Chicano community might actually eat this up a little bit. Homie sounds like he's Latino. Hey, J Cash be coming here trying to, hey man, I wasn't gonna pay, but I just want to send you a song so you can play it. He tried to be sneaky, man. It's like, bro. It's definitely not a Texas. It's not a Texas sound. I'll say this. There's like, he has like a Chicano accent. You can hear it. It's like, God don't in my industry. And then the is ministry over industry. You know what I'm saying? But I'll say this, homie. Who said it earlier that it was it Vinny? Who said that it sounds like old school 3-6 and it could work if it was done right? And I agree. Yeah, it was Vinny. Vinny was right. Like it does sound like if you have that. Okay, so listen, if he really went for like a Memphis style, it's just his voice is a little bit more tough because he sounds like he's really trying to give you the raspy type flow, right? With his voice, he's giving you like a raspy voice, and it's like it's very rugged, right? If he had the right beat with that, like a Memphis style of a beat, like a band play type of a beat, you know what I'm saying? If you don't know who band play is, he does like everything for like Key Glock and Young Dolph and Moneybagg Yo, all the dudes from Memphis and stuff. He does a lot of their beats, and because he's literally like the top dude out in Memphis when it comes to like. This man said, "Chop and screw that mug." JK, I'm gonna block this guy. Texas gang going crazy. He said, "I'm Robert B. I'm the second verse." Oh, that's you on the second verse, Robert B. Okay, so that wasn't you. That's like got over like it was the other dude. But where you from, Robert? You're gonna heat Texas and. What? You're going to heat Texas in a minute? Forward Nation Hip Hop. You're on the first verse? Okay. Again, both of y'all don't sound bad. Hook was a little bit iffy. It's just how you kind of delivered it, I guess. If you're going to go for that style, I think you could. But like the Memphis style... The Memphis style could be a good, a good fit for you. Like the Memphis style of a beat. You said the beat wasn't bad? Yeah, it was. I'm a producer. I do it full time. So being a producer full time, like I hear a lot of beats. I have to decipher. You from Chicago? Outside of Chicago? Okay. J Cash, don't come in here trying to demand, bro. This man trying to demand next song. It's like, oh, I hate when people do that. It's annoying. I think that's the thing. As a producer, like I hear these type of beats and I'm kind of like, yo, update them. You know what I'm saying? Like me being here, I listen to tons and tons of beats. Oh, the other artist, Forward Nation Hip Hop, he's from Miami. That's what's up. I'll say this. Like I said, I think it's just kind of, and that's the hard part, right? Y'all are both two different artists from different parts of the country, so y'all both have different types of sounds where y'all come from. Like even coming from like the outside of Chicago, it's like you got that Midwest. I'm surprised, like I wasn't hearing like more of a strange music Tech Nine style of a track, which I appreciate, because a lot of dudes that come out of like the Midwest area like to do like Twista and all that. You know what I'm saying? Like Tech Nine, choppers, right? Like they call them choppers. That whole area is just always like that style. Cleveland, all those areas. That being said, he's like not a strange fan at all. I appreciate that, because dudes, everybody that is, they always come with that same sound, and it's always like, all right, bro, you're a strange music fan. I understand. I get it. Tech was my favorite rapper growing up. You're Cincinnati, right? Is that what you're saying? So my point was this: I think that you being on the right beat and the right production for you guys, it's gonna be trial and error. You're gonna be testing different beats. I think that beat was a little dated. I don't know who made the beat, if y'all bought the beat, or maybe one of y'all friends made it, or maybe one of you guys made it. That's not to necessarily knock you guys on to be like, oh yeah, your beats suck. It's more of like, okay, now it's time to update y'all's beats. Like, really, you know, yeah, now it's time to get into like, okay, we're gonna you know, invest in just buying the right beat for us. So that's the main thing. You said Greg Styles in the building. Greg, I'm waiting on you, my brother. I've been waiting on you, bro. I want to work. Let me know, Greg. So that's the main thing. Finding the styles of what you want to do, what style of beat y'all want to do. I think the Memphis style, just the way you were like rapping on this joint, really sounds like something that y'all can really tap into. So, if you don't know that Memphis style, look at the knife talk beat. Just go look up the beat. The beat's fire. It's a real simple style of a beat. I could play you something along the lines of that. Let me show you. Where am I at? Here it is. Here we go. So there's this beat right here that I have. Let me show you the style that I'm talking about is this style right here. I've been laying in the cousin. I've been mama cousin. In September cousin. In the under counting the man, it's trying to cousin. In the cousin. Gave 5 minutes to preacher. Him bombing like he too. In the man, in the country. I just hear Young Dolph on this joint. That's major. In the days in the 10 like an answer. Tell my man I can looking in the ton answer. In the ton answer. I'm in the ton answer. In the counting, ain't even answer. So yeah, that style. Obi, you remind me of Johnny Giuliano in the most best of ways. That would, believe it or not, that's my favorite producer of all time. Robert B, keep going, my brother. I think again, finding the right beats to complement both of y'all and y'all styles to be able to like really, really deliver something different and unique. I feel like there's not a lot of artists doing even this style of tracks inside of Christian hip hop. I feel like people try to attempt, but they give me like a dated sound. It's really, really finding the right sound, how to deliver it properly, how to really, and even like mixing and mastering, bro. Invest into mixing and mastering. I've been saying it all night. Invest into your mixing and mastering. Keep going, Robert B. And shout out to the other artist. I didn't get the other artist's name. The feature. I forgot both of y'all, but yo, keep going. You said I'm a solo artist. It was a feature. Okay. So that makes sense. I want to hear something more of you then. Next time that you submit, go ahead. Send me something of just mainly you, so that way I can get a better critique, give a better critique to what you're putting out. Personally, you. I appreciate the features, but mind you, like I feel like I'm critiquing another artist's record and idea, as opposed to critiquing yours. I can give you the critique. You did a good job on the verse. I thought it was dope. Like I said, I wanted to hear a better beat, and it could forward nation. My brother, I appreciate you trying to come up with a name like that. That's like more. I gotta hit you with this though.
Change your name.
Every time I hit that button, it's out of love and respect. I have respect for you to tell you that you need to change your name for the promote, like to be able to market yourself and promote yourself a lot better. Some of you guys be like, well, it's ministry over industry. That's totally fine. But you got to understand that ministry has a business side of everything. Any ministry that you have will always have a business side, even in your life. If your life is ministry, you still have a business side to take care of things, like if it's your family and all that stuff. I'm a family man. I'm a husband. I'm a husband and I'm a father. I'm a father of 5, a husband to my wife. But I understand I got to get business done to be able to provide. You know what I'm saying? My ministry is here at the crib. I'm focusing, protecting, providing for my family. At the same time, I got to make sure that my business, getting my bills paid, making sure everything's done, that's the business side to it. Your life has a business. Everybody always gets into this thing. So you got to be able to go out and get it and done the right way. That goes for where you work. If you're trying to become an artist, you need to know how to promote yourself and market yourself correctly. If you are giving names like this, a lot of the people that you want to work with, or if you're trying to look for people to work with you, nobody's going to want to do that. Only the people that are like, oh, they'll build with you and it's cool and you know them, it's cool. But if you ever want to get to the next level and you want to push your craft and market yourself in other ways, you need to learn how to promote yourself properly. Because if you don't, that's just the way it's going to be. You're going to be at the same level the whole way. And then you're going to be like every other Christian hip hop artist that just doesn't go anywhere and gets swept under the rug. How many CHH artists have y'all seen get swept under the rug and you don't even hear from them anymore? A lot of them become, and there's nothing wrong with going out getting a normal 9 to 5. That's not a problem. But the problem is, I hear a lot of artists coming to me, Obi, how do you do it to where you're full time? How do you do it to this and this and that? Well, if you want to be able to get there and know how to do that, then you need to start taking steps to get there, and that includes your business. You know what I'm saying? So that's where I'm at with that. On this record, I'm gonna go ahead and give it a 5. I think the mixing and mastering was not that good. The beat, you definitely need a new beat. And then if you have that name, was it Forward Nation? You got to come up with something more marketable, my man. What's wrong with the name? It's not a marketable name. So if you are looking to do sync licensing and if you're looking to do like working with bigger, like if you're ever looking to get signed by a label, or if you're ever looking to work with like even Spotify directly, a lot of them look at names and how you market them. If your marketing is very cheesy and corny and not in a good way, not like in the Oliver Tree way, like Oliver Tree, if y'all know who Oliver Tree is, he does things intentionally cheesy and corny sometimes, because that's he's literally dressed himself, that's his persona, that's his character, and he's literally made a living off of that, which is crazy. It's like, if he's smart to do it, he did it, he killed it, whatever. But if you're not doing that and you're just trying to, like, you're honestly like, oh yeah, you know, my name is this, nobody's gonna look at you like that. You're gonna get a lot of skips, you're gonna get a lot of, you know, that type of thing. So you said in the Caruso way. Branding is so not, like, branding is so it's very underrated in Christian hip hop. It's very like overlooked. Nobody cares about branding. It's like, why? Y'all are crazy. So that's where I'm at. A 5 for this record. Thank you for submitting, bro. I want to hear more from y'all, and I want to hear how y'all bounce back and see what kind of stuff y'all can create. Both of you guys. What kind of name should you have? A marketable one. A marketable one. Think about, like, you got to look at all the name. Like, there's a lot of people that went through name changes within Christian hip hop in itself. We can even go into like mainstream hip hop. A lot of dudes changed their names. Eminem was a different name. He has like 3 aliases: Eminem, Slim Shady, Marshall Mathers. You know what I'm saying? And he's marketed himself that way, and so to promote himself in a certain way. You know what I'm saying? Pray about it. Listen, some things are not as spiritual to make it out. I'm not saying don't pray about things. That's not what I'm saying. But when it comes to like a rap name and things like that, some of you guys come through and you're like, God gave me this name, and I'm like, I bet you anything, Andy Mineo when he had C Light, or Derek Minor when he had Pro back in the day, when Xavier Omar had Spazzy Rocket, all these dudes that had these names, they all say God did. They'll all tell you that. Everybody's just like, oh yeah, I wanted to be a meaning. Da da da. I myself even had a different name, and I had to change it for marketing purposes. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody will tell you, oh, I prayed about this and God gave me. I will tell you, I prayed about this. I won't be real with you. That's not how it works. God don't want you to just be a rapper. Remember, I'm going to say this 100 times. God doesn't need you to be a Christian hip hop rapper. That means he's not going to just pick your name like that. God wants you to go and serve him and make disciples and preach the gospel, bro. That's what God tells you to do. He's not telling you to go and I want you to go be Blessed Rapper 95. Like, come